Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. Oh yes, day 7. And I tell you what, this is going to get a lot easier for me to do because there's a lot less matches to get through, isn't there? Okay, let's start off with the men's singles. And before I do, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that notification button to make sure you get all the latest videos. Like and comment on this video. Thank you very much. And share the vids. Okay, let's go straight into this. So, number 1 seed Novak Djokovic came through in 4 sets. A very, very tough match, I have to say, against Raonic. And the number 1 seed seems to have overcome his, let's say, his injury problems potentially that he had. He seemed to have like a shoulder injury in the previous round, like a little tear, but he seems to have gotten over that, which is good. I think it's a very good thing for the tournament because you want the best players playing. He nicked the first set anyway, 7-6. Raonic, I think, will be disappointed because if he nicked that first set, it could have been a very different result. And yeah, Djokovic winning that tiebreak 7-4. And really, it could have gone either way. I think I was really impressed with Raonic in the first 2 sets. I think he served very well. He came in at the right times, volleyed very well. And I think his mixing, his kind of variation was very good. I think at the net he was exemplary. Actually, I think his volleying, serve volleyed a couple of times, and I think that's like you can't expect out hit Djokovic from the back of the court. Like there's no only maybe Thiem and Nadal can potentially do it, and apart from that, there's not many that can. And Raonic knows he doesn't have that game, so he kind of tried to utilize his weapons to the best visibility, and was unlucky. He actually ended up winning the second set, Raonic 6-4, but then after that, Djokovic kind of motored through 6-1, 6-4. And yeah, I think it was difficult. I mean, Djokovic says he's gambling his he's gambling his fitness, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting to see. But either way, I think very good win for him. Let's go on to Zavero versus Leovitch. That was a pretty straightforward one for Zverev. The number 6 seed from Germany come through 6-4, 7-6, 6-3. Really impressive stuff from him. And he's going to look to carry on. The biggest upset for me, and there's 2 upsets today in the men's draw out of the 4 matches, and Thiem losing to Dimitrov. Now, I think, as I said, this was my pick and match, but really it ended up being very straightforward, and not for Thiem but for Dimitrov, the number 18 seed from Bulgaria. As I said, both very exciting flair players. Thiem just did not look on his game whatsoever. I think we can safely say for the first 2 sets of that Kyrgios match, he didn't look like he was on his game either. And maybe it's a bit of fatigue from that match. I mean, he said after, look, I don't think I'm a machine, even though I like to think I am. And he said, I have no excuses, and fair play to him. I really do like him as a character and a person, and even as a player. So hopefully we see him back strong. And I know the French Open is one where he's normally performs very well at, and he seems to be an all-court player. But I mean, clay especially, I think he's extremely effective. Anyway, he ended up losing 6-4, 6-4, and 6-love in the third. Getting bageled is going to be, let's say that's going to hurt for a while. But yeah, I mean, he would have been some people's pick to win this tournament, and rightly so, because that's how good he's been in the last year or so. Unlucky for Thiem, for sure. And the US Open champion bows out in the 4th round or last 16. Karatsev came up with the other upset, and my boy Felix Auger-Aliassime, my dark horse, unfortunately, number 20 seed, bowed out in the 4th round. I said he'd get to the second week, nearly did, but unfortunately just couldn't, and ended up bowing out 6-3, 6-1, 3-6, 3-6, 4-6. So Karatsev beating Felix 3-6, 1-6, 6-3, 6-3, 6-4, and Felix will feel really aggrieved because, and I was talking to Venu actually about this on the channel, and we were both saying that. So we did our first ever live, by the way. We covered part of the Djokovic Raonic match, so please do check it out. It was a good laugh. Like the video, comment on the video, whatever, you know what I mean. And yeah, we were saying basically that in tennis, one of those matches, like it doesn't matter. You can be two sets up in a breakup and you can still lose. And Felix, I think, felt that a little bit today, and I'm sure he'll be looking at that thinking, "Come on, man! I set up the match really nicely for myself. I just couldn't close it out." So really unlucky, but hopefully he bounces back. And the win over Shapovalov was really impressive. I was really impressed by that. So not all bad, not all bad. Good run for him, and hopefully we see him again, and let's see how he does potentially in the French Open, because I don't think that's a surface that necessarily suits him. So let's see. Okay, on to the women's. Some of these matchups. I mean, Swiatek versus Halep, Sabalenka versus Williams, Muguruza versus Osaka since yesterday. Crazy matchups. Even C versus Vondrousova. That was kind of my still a very good matchup, but not as maybe high profile as the others. And really didn't disappoint. I mean, we had 3 out of the 4 matches ended up being going to 3 sets. So for those who are huge kind of women's draw fans, and that's what they concentrate on, you would have had some really great action. Let's start off with Osaka versus Muguruza. So Osaka ended up coming through that 4-6, 6-4, 7-5, but not before she saved 2 match points in that second set to then win that second set 6-4, 7-5 in the third. I tell you what, Osaka's a damn good player and mentally strong, because to save match points and then go on to win it, I think, especially when it was in that second set, is really, really good. And I think it's positive signs for Osaka. I can see her having a very strong tournament for sure. And she was my pick, I think, to win. So let's see how she does. But so far, so good. Simone Halep carried on her fantastic form, beating a number 15 seed and French Open champion Swiatek, coming through 3-6, 6-1, 6-4. Simone Halep, again, I mean, she's looking good, man. She's looking good. And Swiatek is a very good player as well. So a very good win for Halep. And she'll be facing Serena Williams in the next round, and it's no easy feat, is it? And Serena Williams was impressive against Sabalenka, coming through 4-6, 6-4, 2-6, 6-4. Really, really impressive stuff. I mean, Serena Williams, number 10 seed against Sabalenka, number 7 seed, and really good match. Sabalenka, I really like her, the number 7 seed. And fingers crossed, again, we see more of her, because she had a really good start to the in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, I think it was, winning that tournament. And now, fingers crossed, we can see her go on. Serena, though, is just, I mean, what more to say? She's the GOAT, isn't she, when it comes to women's tennis for sure. And I think she's definitely will be perceived as one of the GOATs in just tennis in general. I think that's just how good she is. So, yeah, incredible performance. Okay, let's go on to moment of the day. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Kyrgios mimicked Djokovic's celebration. I'm not covering the doubles because I'm not covering the doubles because it's just a lot of tennis to cover, right? And no offense to any doubles players out there, it's just a lot to cover. I may even do a live for some of the doubles, but and I'm just not. My knowledge base is not as strong with the doubles. But anyway, so he's playing doubles with Kaku Nakasi, if I pronounce his name right. And he won and basically imitated Djokovic's celebration. I thought that was quite funny. And he admitted that he doesn't like him at all. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen Kyrgios go further and then play Djokovic. And that would have just been... It would have been great. It just would have been great. And I hope they've played each other this year. Kyrgios he's a character. And let's just say there'll be a lot of drama involved if they play each other this year. And fingers crossed they do, because I think it'll be a firecracker. It really would. Surprise of the day, I mean, it's just got to go to Dominic Thiem. I mean, Dimitrov pulled off. This is an upset. I know how good Dimitrov is, I know, but he just hasn't been a really consistent performer, especially in the Grand Slams. And, we know he's good, and on his day he can beat anyone. But the fact that he beat Thiem in the way he did in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4, 6-love, it's just absolute carnage. Like, seriously, it's just like to get Polak 6-love in the final set. I just feel sorry for Thiem, to be honest with you. I really do. But really well played to Dimitrov, and let's see how he gets on, because it's going to be a really, really good. I'm impressed. Let's see how he does, Dimitrov. This could be his tournament where he goes big. So let's see. Okay, let's finish off with the matches to watch. for tomorrow, so Monday 15th. Let's start off with the men's singles. Tsitsipas versus Berrettini, that's the standout for me. I mean, number 5 versus number 9 seed, that'll be a cracker. Can't wait to watch that. Medvedev versus McDonald, that's a number 4 seed. Medvedev against the unseeded American. Rublev versus Ruud is the other one, number 7 seed against number 24. And Nadal, my boy Nadal, my favorite, he's my GOAT. Number 2 seed versus the Italian and 16 seed Fognini. If anyone hasn't seen the end of that match, please go and check it out, because he plays compatriot, and they got into a bit of a heated exchange in Italian, which I have no idea. So if anyone is Italian and watching this, please can you just get back to me and translate like what happened, because it went on for ages and I really want to know. I'm so intrigued. So send me an email or just comment on this video what the discussion they had, because I'd really like to know, please. Thank you. And in the women's, so I think for me, yeah, the pick I should have said was Tsitsipas versus Berrettini. In the women's, I'm going to go Vekic versus Brady. I think that's going to be quite close. 22 seed versus the 28 seed. That's going to be great. So let's see. Svitolina versus Pegula. That's a really good one as well. Mertens versus Matrova. Sorry, our fire alarm just gone off. And Ash Barty versus Rogers. So the number 1 seed back out. So I think for me, the Vekic versus Brady, I think that's going to be really evenly matched. But you know what? Don't sleep on Pegula versus Svitolina, because Pegula's been on a fantastic run of form. So let's see. Okay, thank you very much, guys. And yeah, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification button to get alerted to all the new videos. Like and comment and share this video. Thank you very much. And okay, that's me done, I think. Have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the roundup. Thank you very much, guys. And also keep your eyes peeled for more lives like we did today. I will be doing some more with Venu. We'll most likely definitely be doing the final for the men's and women's, and hopefully some semis as well. Okay, thank you very much, guys. See you on the next video.